You don't always feel a snap, sometimes it just unstrap. Like a tight grip, loosening slow, like finally letting go. I carry tension in my jaw, in my shoulders, in my core. Thought holding on with strength measured by how long I endure. The release don't look dramatic, it's quiet and automatic. After you accept the truth, you can't force what ain't for you. I used to replay every scene, every what if, every should've been. Looping moments in my head long after the words were said. But peace don't live in rewind, it live in unclenched mind. And saying it is what it was without adding extra buzz. Some release come from forgiveness, now weakness is realness. Understanding people flawed and not everyone need applause. I had grudges like trophies, proof of who opposed me, but they weighed more than pride and sat heavy inside. The release was choosing silence over constant defiance, choosing growth over reply, choosing clarity over why. Sometimes it's letting dreams shift, letting identity live from versions you outgrew but still felt loyal to. You can't evolve gripping no form, you can't transform in a storm if you never step back and unpack what you stack. Feel like air after years unaware. You've been breathing shallow in a room built narrow. It's trusting what you built without carrying guilt for paths you didn't take or moves you didn't make. It's deleting the draft, not because it's half, but because it don't align with the current design. The ego fight the drop, tell you never stop, never ease, never bend, always defend. But I learned surrender ain't defeat, it's strategic retreat. It's knowing when to fold to a break in the mold. Now when tension rise, I don't dramatize, I scan, I assess, I consciously release. Not every comment personal, not every failure terminal, not every loss a threat, not every delay regret. The release ain't passive, it's active, a decision to free. Energy meant for me to breathe without proving, to move without overmoving, to exist without defending. Every chapter ending when I lay down at night. No war left to fight, no replay in my chest, just a calm kind of rest. Because I finally learned what freedom earned isn't winning the dispute, it's knowing when to mute. And in that quiet space I found my pace, strength in letting cease. That's the power of release. That's the power of release. Pressure long night, it's settling in bed lungs and adrenaline. A subtle comparison, it's all a measurement. It start with a small demand, but more than you plan. Be sharper than before, don't let them see one star. Chest tight but posture straight, smile firm, carry the weight. Inside though heart pacing, bars constantly racing. Pressure feel productive until it get destructive. When your worth tied to result and rest start feeling like fall. Yeah. I wore it like a bag, a strain wasn't an advantage. Like exhaustion meant I'm coast to some invisible post. The word reward intensity, clap for overcapacity. Call it hunger, call it grind. Even when it wrecked the mind, pressure on my stamina, but also my paranoia. Made me question every cause, made me overanalyze flaws. Social feeds amplify, who ahead, who multiply, who bought this, who shine that, who already passed, where you at? Comparison, a quiet vice, make you pay the price. The timelines that ain't yours, chasing unlocked doors. But pressure ain't always enemy, sometimes it show identity. Reveal what you afraid to face. When comfort, settle pace. This good pressure disappears, sharpening the will was there, remind you what you capable. When doubt become unstable, there's hiding pressure, pride, trying to keep up with the tide. Driven by feel, falling off, not by vision or by thought. I had to separate the two, as was true. Is this road or ego noise? Is this
falling, noises, poised. The body always signal first before the mental burst. Fatigue creeping in, sleep thinning. When pressure steal joy and turn passion into joy. This where recalibration do. Not quitter, just really live. Know I handle it precise, like eat under ice. Control not suppressed, honest, no obsessed. If it pushed me 2 weeks, stay. I let it strengthen the plan. If it pushed me out of alignment, I question the assignment. I don't want from the man, I just don't let it command my identity or peace on my internal release. Pressure still present, but it's stiffened. More tool than threat, more focus, less regret. When the moment get tight, I don't panic, I write, I breathe, I assess. Then I move with further. Pressure don't break me, it shaped me. As long as I stay aware of what I choose to be.
It starts small, barely audible. Not dramatic, just possible. A single light here drifting through, like smoke slipping in the view. One thought can shift the mood, change perspective, all the truth. Turn a calm into a storm, or keep a restless spirit warm. I used to treat them all the same, every thought got equal claim. Never filter what I let in, so my peace stayed thin. Mind racing with assumption, worst case consumption. Scenarios on repeat while I'm just sitting in the seat. The thought don't ask permission, it just enters the system. Question is what I feed, what I water, what I weed. What I water, what I weed. What I water, what I weed. Yeah. I had thoughts that built fear, made the future unclear. Had thoughts that built drive, kept ambition alive. Same brain, different seeds, different mental feeds. One grows anxiety, one grows sobriety. The thought that say you late, the thought that say just wait. The thought that say you not enough, the thought that say you built for tough. I learned they all compete, in silence underneath. And whichever one I replay, shape how I see the day. It ain't about suppressing or constantly correcting. It's about observation without full identification. Sometimes I sit and watch them pass like traffic on the glass. Not every car is mine, not every line defined. The thought ain't always fact, it's reaction dressed as act. It's memory with emotion, it's imagination motion. I used to argue every doubt, try to force it out. Now I let it rise and fade without being swayed. Because one unchecked idea can hijack the air. Shift posture, shift tone, make confidence unknown. Yeah. But one grounded belief can shorten grief. Turn pressure into fuel, turn panic into cool. Cool. Now I'm careful what I repeat, what I let loop in my speech. Self-talk, shape the frame, shape the internal game. If I think in scarcity, I move in disparity. If I think in control, I steady the soul. The thought is powerful, but it's not all powerful. It only gain authority when I grant it priority. So I pause before reacting, before mentally contracting. Ask myself, is it true, or just a passing view? In the quiet between the noise, that's what choice is poised. And that's where I'm taught mastery over the thought. Cause peace don't start outside, it start where ideas reside. And discipline ain't bought, it's built by guarding the thought. You don't notice it at first, it don't feel like a curse. Just a little extra tension in the chest, like you never fully rest. Deadlines stacking subtle, expectations double. Smiles masking pressure, measured by external measure. The weight, don't shout it, just hang brown. In posture, in tone, and how you answer the phone. Carrying roles like armor, provide a performer.
Always composed in the frame, even when you feel a strain. I thought straight meant silent, handling everything violent, never letting it show. Just absorb every blow. Bills don't wait, neither do fate. Family counting on your name, friends assuming you the same. Strong one in the room, never allowed to bloom into anything fragile. Everything gotta be agile, the weight sit in the spine, and decisions over time, in the habit of saying yes when your spirit need less. I confuse responsibility with invisibility, dog. Being silent meant never showing the damn, but pressure unspoken eventually break token of the calm you display when you don't clear the way. So I started lifting different, not resisting, but shifting, not pretending it's life, but building core for the fight. Some weight ain't meant to drop, it's meant to strengthen the top of your patience and poise, or your response to noise. Other weight I had to release, old guilt, old grief, expectations I inherited, standards I never authored to carry, and what ain't mine blurred the line between duty and pride, between burden and God. The weight taught discipline, but also listening, taught me when to stand tall and when to not. Carry it all, carry it all. Now I check what I low before I hit the road. Not every proud of mine, not every crisis align. If I lift, it's intentional, not just habitual. If I speak, it's clear, not driven by fear. Strength ain't stone, it's knowing your own capacity and limit, and not ashamed to admit it. The way still present, but it's different. More structured, more on, less chaotic, more home. When I lay down at night, I don't battle the fight, because I managed the low before it overflowed. The weight don't define, it refine, and I carry what's right with control mind. Yeah. There's a voice that don't need volume, don't echo in a room full, don't argue for attention, just steady in intention. It's speaking pauses between applause and losses, in the gap after reaction, before the next distraction. Used to drown it with momentum, deadlines, noise and tension. Thought silence meant I'm slipping, so I kept myself from listening. But that inner voice persistent, not loud, just consistent, like a compass under pressure, pointing past the lesser. It don't scream when I'm wrong, it just stays long, waiting for me to admit it, what I already know deep in it. It asks me why I'm running, when nothing truly hunting. Why I chase validation like oxygen for motivation. Why I measure self by views or approve the moves. Why I tense at every test like piece of something I don't deserve yet. That voice don't insult, reveal the fault. Not the shame but a line, my direction with design. Sometimes it whisper caution, when pride become distortion. When ego try to steer off truth and interfere. I ignored it in my 20s, when I had too many plans built on appearance. Then in the clearance, the inner voice ain't perfect, it just honest when I surface, honest when I strip the act, when I drop the overreact. It remind me who I was before the pressure buzzed, before I built defenses around insecurities and fences. It don't compete with the crowd, it don't need to be loud. It's calm like deep water, clearer when I slow the motor. Some nights I sit in the dark, let it fully spark. No music, no screen, just me and what it mean to tell me growth ain't dramatic. It's quiet and systematic, small shifts in behavior, internal savior. Now I consult it before decisions, before big transitions, before I say yes too quick or let impulse pick. It don't promise easy roads, just lighter loads when I follow its advice. I don't pay twice, it's a pace yourself. Build wealth beyond shelf, not just money in a vault, but character without fault. When doubt try to amplify, that voice simplified. Remind me of my base, my foundation and grace. So I guard that frequency like it guard me. In a world loud with choice, I protect my inner voice, cause everything external fade. Trends dissolve, titles degrade, but the one thing that stays poised is the truth in that inner voice.
I used to think it was about the sprint. Quick wins, fast flips, eyes on the finish line heavy. Breath short, hands unsteady, always in a rush for the proof. Like motion alone was the truth, like speed could validate worth, like pressure could measure growth. The run had my vision narrow, straight lines like an arrow. No time to check direction, just fueled by projection. Late nights chasing numbers, early mornings under thunder. Phone lighting up my face, but no peace in the pace. I wasn't running from nothing, I was running towards something. But I never stopped to ask if that something fit the mask. Everybody in a marathon, but nobody admit they gone. Tired beyond the surface, smiling through the nervous. The run turned into reflex, competing with my own next. Goalposts moving every win, like satisfaction was a sin. I missed sunsets for metrics, ignored signs, called it ethic. Though stamina for applause, but forgot to examine the cause. There's a difference between driving, barely surviving the ride. Between discipline and fear, between ambition and unclear. I had to slow mid-stride, let the ego step aside. Breathing deeper than before, feet not pounding at the floor. Yeah, feet not pounding at the floor. The run don't end when you stop. It shifts how your thoughts drop, how you measure every gain, how you process loss and pain. Now I run inside my lane, not escaping the range, just strengthening my core. For what endurance for? No audience in the stands, no pressure from unseen hands, just personal calibration built from quiet dedication. I don't race for visibility, I race for stability, for control under weight, for patience under fate. The run became internal, less external and infernal, less about who passed who, more about staying true. Some still sprinting past me, breath sharp, eyes glassy. I don't judge the tempo, I just protect my mental. Because I learned exhaustion don't equal devotion, and burnout don't prove hard, it just tear you apart. The run now rip me, steady not frantic, measure steps on ground, no need to look around. If I accelerate it's chosen, not because I'm frozen, not because I fear pause, but because I know the cause. And when the finish finally near, I won't collapse in fear, I'll stand composed aware, built by every mile of care. The run ain't about speed, it's about what you feed, and I feed discipline and calm. That's how I stay strong. That's how I stay strong.
There's a frequency the city hold at night, not loud enough to fight, not quiet enough to sleep. It's that low electric deep, streetlights buzzing repetition, subway breathing under tension, distant sirens bend the air like reminders life ain't fair. But I don't flinch at the sound, I let it circle around the city, hum like a bass line, steady under my lifeline. I used to need complete silence, thought peace meant no defiance. Now I find calm in the noise, in the static between the voice. Cars passing, windows tinted, dreams in motion, half invented, everybody chasing something while the pavement steady humming. And I walk through it aware, not lost, just there. Headphones low, but I still hear that constant atmosphere. Yeah, that constant atmosphere. Yeah. Billboards glowing, artificial suns, lighting faces of the young, promising a higher tier. If you sacrifice this year, the city don't discriminate it, amplify what you create. If you anxious, it get louder. If you grounded, it feels softer. I've been both in different seasons, built my strength from quiet reasons. Not the viral validation, but internal calibration. Footsteps echo off the block, corner stores that never lock. Night shift workers half awake, carrying weight you can't fake. I respect it, rhythm heavy, not flashy, but it's steady. The real ones move without applause, just discipline and unseen scars. This cold, we treating infrastructure, and steel beams and hidden structure, and traffic lights that switch on cue, like timing doing what it do. The city remind me this life don't stop for bliss, it keep going through the pain, through sunshine and through rain. I used to fight the chaos, try to outrun the layout. Now I sing with the tone, let it sharpen my own. If the world out, I don't compete, I lower my beat, find my rhythm in a blend, not against it but within.
You can drown in this environment or build quiet refinement. The same noise that break a man can also shape his plan. Midnight breeze through open blocks, neon signs and ticking clocks. Every window tell a story, some survival, some glory. I ain't romanticizing struggle, I just learn how to juggle ambition with restraint, drive without complaint. The city hum ain't pressure, now it's background to my vow to move precise and calculated, not emotionally overstated. If it buzz, I let it buzz, it is what it was. I don't silence every sound, I just stay grounded when I finally head inside. Close the door, shut the tie. That hump's still in my chest, but it don't disturb my rest. It's just proof I'm still alive, still aware, still drive, still composed in the drum. The never-ending city hum. I don't know how long.
There's an empty lane on the far right side. Most people never drift there, why? They stay midstream where the noise stay loud, where the rush feels safe in a moving crowd. I've been riding where it's quiet, no headlights pressing my bay, no horns telling me to speed it up, no race, I'm forced to keep up. City glowing, but it feel distant, like ambition lost its resistance. Used to chase wealth, did it fast. Now I'm cool letting moments pass. Empty lane, got space to think. Every mile let the tension shrink. Tires humming like a low confession. I don't argue with reflection. I used to fear being left behind. Now I fear losing my own mind. Trying to keep up with delusions built on filters and delusions. So I drifted over, see more slow. Let the fast life go. Sometimes peace look like separation. Sometimes growth feel like isolation. You told me pressure made diamonds, but pressure also break alignment. I seen people crack from the grind, smiling outside, chaos inside. Empty lane ain't glamorous, no applause for being anonymous, but I found clarity in the gap between what I need and the trap. Missed the exit once or twice, learn mistakes ain't always price. Sometimes they just redirections, quiet course corrections. Phone no silent thoughts loud, strip the ego from the crowd. No validation in my mirrors, just my shadow getting clearer. I'm not antisocial, I'm selective. Energy costly, I'm protective. Certain lanes just built for speed, mine built for air to breathe. Midnight stretch with no one near, that's when the truth appear. Not the curated highlight reel, with the stuff you actually feel. Doubt try ride shotgun sometimes, remind me of unfinished lines. Goals I set and never touched, promises I rushed too much. But empty lane don't judge my pace, it just offers space to reset my direction without public inspection. Used to think alone meant lag, now I see it as a pack. With myself to stay intact, even when the road look black. Street lights flicker overhead like thoughts I never said, but I don't flinch at the dark. I learned how to move with heart. Every lane ain't lonely ground, it's where real peace is found. It's drinking, I can bleeding, the steady rhythm beating, and knowing you don't owe the crowd every move announced out loud. Empty lane ain't lonely pieces found. Yeah, you can lane ain't lonely ground. It's where real peace is found.
Engine low like a steady breath. City behind me, no regrets. Not running, just reducing speed. Cutting ties with what I don't need. Windows down, let the cool air talk. Billboards blur when I don't force. I used to grip the wheel too tight. Now I got it live.
The cruise ain't lazy, it's controllers. Knowing when to ease the throttle. No momentum don't mean rush. Sometimes strength is moving hush. Dashboard glow on a calm face. No race, just pace. No urgency in my chest. Just alignment in my steps. I don't flex acceleration, I flex preservation. Long road stretching ahead, but I'm grounded in the tread. They told me grind till you break. Sacrifice sleep for the sake of applause from people who wouldn't trade places with you. I seen burn on real time. Engines overworked for shine. Smoke rising from ambition, but no peace in the ignition. The cruise taught me balance, how to manage silence, how to let success come near without feeding fear. No more reacting to noise, no more chasing decoys. If it's meant, it'll align. I don't gotta force the climb. Rear view showing past tension, but I don't give it attention. Some roads better left driven, no need for constant revision. Yeah, night open like a blank page. No spotlight, no stage. Just asphalt and patience and earned calibration. The cruise is clarity in motion, confidence without commotion. I don't need dramatic turns, I just move and let it burn. Every mile a measured thought, every lesson gently taught. I don't argue with delay, I let time and have it say. People think slow means stuck, but fast build most of luck. Crashing to their own demand while I steady with the plan. No shortcuts in my ethic, no panic in my metric. If I arrive a little late, it's because I arrive straight. Sometimes I pass that exit sign just to stay in the rhythm of mine. Not lost, just extend in space, letting life set its own pace. Cruise control ain't giving up. It's trusting that I've done enough. Trusting effort already placed. Ay. Trusting pressure been replaced. Ay. I don't need to prove speed, I don't chase every lane. If it's loud, I let it fade. I prefer the quiet blade. Engine hum like a mantra, breathing deeper, calmer. No tension in the frame, no hunger for acclaim. When I park and kill the light, there's no war left to fight. Just a calm inside my chest, knowing steady was the best. The cruise ain't escape, it's ownership of pace. And I move how I choose, that's the power of the cruise. That's the power of the cruise.
I take the long way home on purpose. Highway empty, but my mind still crowded. Dashboard glow, city breathing in the distance. Windows crack, let the silence say it loudest. Everybody rushing, chasing what they can't hold. I've been moving slow, trying to feel what I can't show. Used to think arrival was the only definition. Now I value every mile in the transition. Street lights blinking like they talking in code. Every yellow line remind me, stay in my mode. I don't speed no more, I learn from the burn. Some license only stick when the bridges don't turn. Radio low, just enough for a hum. But tonight I let the engine be the drum. Heartbeat sing with the tires on the tar. I ain't lost, I'm just not where they are. Missed calls sitting heavy on my screen. People want the version of me that I've been. Her growth don't always look familiar. Sometimes distance is the only healer. I took exits, I don't tell nobody. Wrong turns build a different body. Used to fold under pressure of the moment. Now I breathe, let the tension decompose it. Every setback feel permanent then. Now it's just a paragraph I learned within. I don't hate who I was, I just outgrew. Certain rooms couldn't hold my truth. Rear view mirror show a younger face. Still proud of him, he ran his race. But I can't keep circling the same block when the future waiting past that stop. There's peace and the stress between here and there. No applause, just night hair, no spotlight. Just the moon on the hood and the quiet understanding I'm doing good. I used to measure life by noise, now I measure it by poise. How steady I remain in the drift, how grounded I stay when the wind shifts. But long way home ain't wasting time. It's space to let the truth align. Space to forgive what I held too tight. Space to admit I was wrong sometimes. I ain't raising nobody's shadow, ain't competing with the past I battle. This lane mine, this pace mine. If I arrive late, it's still on time. Some nights to doubt, try creeping slow. Whisper things I already know, but I don't argue with the dark no more. I just drive through it like before. Every mile a quiet confession, every breath a soft progression. I don't need the fastest route, peace costs more than clout. And when I finally pull in the drive, engine off but I'm more alive. Not because I reached the door, but because I learned what the road was for. So if you see me taking longer, it just mean I'm getting stronger. The long way home build patience in me, build a man who move differently. I take the long way home on purpose, not lost, just choosing my version.